The monthly it has been forming lower lows and lower highs consistently, and it broke this level of supply and demand. So the next level we're targeting is the 18.6 level down here. It's almost reaching where we'll see a lot of bullish pressure. On the weekly, it has been forming constantly lower lows and lower highs, with the previous week being a very valid bearish engulfing, very high volume bearish engulfing candlestick, showing that the markets will continue to go lower as we continue to go low, a lot of volume. So now on the daily, yesterday retested the previous month's close and then rejected that level. Now what I am waiting for, and it was also a very valid and very strong bearish engulfing candle, showing that the market will continue to go bearish. On the 4 hour, when you draw fibs from the previous high for the 4 hour higher low and to the 4 hour lower low, you can see that the fib retracement level was coinciding with this close, this close, showing that there is a lot of orders there. And there's a high probability that the market will retrace from this level in this area higher than the other place. Let's go to the 1 hour. The market dropped, but it hasn't retraced to this level. This can be a retracement level. It can be somewhere it can retrace from this 19.4 level basically. However, my fibs are telling me that I should wait for a retracement here. No, the confidences aren't as much, and this is a 4 hour level. This white zone is a 4 hour level, so we expect bullish pressure from this point. Now when we go to gold, it's basically the same thing, but let's just do it. Gold has broken the previous, this is a variation pattern. It has broken below the lows of the previous 2 months, showing that there is a lot of selling pressure and a lot of sellers in the market currently, and a lot of people looking to go short. So that's what I'm also waiting for. As you can see, it broke below this previous lower low for our this is a weekly low, this is a weekly high, weekly low. It just broke below it. Now we're expecting a retracement back to this level, since you can see it has a lot of volume and a lot of orders. Say that, and go down here, and we see it formed a 3-leg extension, showing that it's a confirmation of the bearish trend, and it has gone below the previous weekly lower high, which is this one. It has broken below it, showing that we are gearing up for even larger sells. When we go to the daily, the previous day formed a very huge engulfing candlestick. But with this volume, there's bound to be like a huge retracement. That's why I'd want to sell at the 1785 level, because it coincides with the fibs. It's a major level, and it's the previous 4 hour lower low. Let me show you that it's overlapping. The 1785 is the level. The The purple one is the 4 lower low. So there's a lot of confluence at this point. I'll even actually put the confluences. But yesterday it formed a double top and dropped, so I'm expecting a retracement to this level, which coincides with the major key level and the 4-hour level of structure. And then, however, it has already reached the 1760 level of supply and demand, so I expect a retracement before it breaks this level, or an overlap type of situation where the market may go below the level, however it will come back from there to this level. Now, what are the confluences? Let's start with silver. Put the confluences here. Okay. Let's put the grade book at this point. The grade book for silver. Let's start. That place could now be level. That's two. Major structure because of the 4-hour previous low. That is the 2. A breakout structure in a higher time frame. Breakout structure. That's another 2. So far, it has a grade of 6. It's a break and retest. Probably it's a high probability setup because it has a grade of 8. Now what we're waiting is for an entry, either type A or type B. But yeah, the setup is a type A setup. Now to go to gold to see the confluences. First we start with the fibs because that's the most obvious. Grade book, fib level. The 2 major structure. There's major structure. This is a key level. The 1785 is the key level. So now the 2, there's major structure, which is the 4-hour previous lower low. This one, the purple one. The 2, there's also a time frame confirmation even on the 4-hour. This engulfing candlesticks. This with all this pressure and all this volume. So there is a higher. Since the entries will be on the lower time frame. That's a 2 break and retest. Is that a grade? Do we grade that? Do we check that? There's also a higher time frame breakout structure. BOS. Oh, it's very good. And also another thing, the market is trending bearish, but now that would be a factor since the market can reverse at any point. So this is a 1 to 10. So it's a really high probability setup. Now it's just waiting for the entry. See, this is the grade book for that. This is the grade book for that. Now we're just waiting for the entry signal. Hopefully the market will retrace to this point, even though at this point it has formed an engulfing candlestick, showing that there's a lot of pressure, and we're getting into the Tokyo Sydney, the end of the Tokyo and Sydney session. But yeah, I'll wait and see what happens. Yeah, it has broken structure, but yeah, we wait for the retracement. I had taken a sell after this 3-bar reversal right here. However, I have decided to exit the setup because price has rejected. I've decided to exit at break even because price came down, went below this green line, which is the previous day's close, which is the previous day's low, and rejected it with very high momentum. It came back, and it has been unable to close below the 19.1 previous day's low, and has formed a very big engulfing candle, a major rejection on this level, forming a big engulfing bullish candlestick, and a rejection candlestick with a big wick at that price. So what this tells me is that there is a lot of bullish pressure, and since there is news coming out at 9 p.m, price may go up, may spike up higher before falling down because of this bullish pressure. Yes, that's why I've decided to exit the trade. However, I am still waiting for another entry, most probably higher, maybe in this zone, for a sell, because the sell is still valid. It's just that price is telling me something else at this point in time. And also, you can see price on the 4-hour time frame has been unable to close below this zone, this white area. It's only weakening, showing that there is a lot of bullish pressure at this point. But I'll have to see how it turns out after the exit. However, it was for a valid reason, and as you can see here, there is a bullish engulfing and a variation pattern, and here another variation pattern showing that. And also, this is a double bottom. This, considering it reached the previous candlestick's low. Yeah.